Okay, so am I live now? I don't know. I'm going to say I'm live. All right. I'm going to assume that I'm live, but we'll find out sooner or later, right? If I am live and you do see me there, by all means, drop me a chat set. Let me know that I truly am live. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Well, I don't know if I'm live or not, but that's quite all right. The screen says I'm live. Let's come over here like this. Oh, so it says we are live. Okay, welcome back to this Friday night session of the Precision Data Analytics channel. We're continuing to take a look at our Sally's shoe store data set. Let's just see if we can bring you up to date here. The basic problem is even when we reduce the numbers down to daily numbers, there's still too much noise in the system to really see what is going on. Okay, but nonetheless, you can see here I've added. This is something that's awfully fun to do. To convert some categorical variables into factors. What it does, this way, it gives you a count of the number of rows for each one of these brands here. Okay, you can see that Adidas has the most brands. Quantity, order dates. I extended the order date by a second year, so now we got 2 years worth of data. You got summary data for the total price and stuff like that. Okay, now let's come down here. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Just so you can see. So here's some summary data there. Then we calculate a moving average. All right. Then we do a plot of what this is. We're going to plot the rolling. We're going to do a plot of the rolling number. So even with doing a 120-day moving average, we still really can't see what's going on here. So we do a time to forecast order by order counts. Okay, you can see we're going to ETS, ARIMA, and models. And here's the combined thing, ARIMA, naive. ARIMA's like way back in there, so let's come down here. Let's try plotting average sales. Order average. Oh, I can't spell. Oh, average. I can't spell anymore. I thought I fixed that. Let's save that. Here's our statistics. They're really pretty close. Okay, here's the combination. Where you can see that. See the red? That's the ARIMA way back in there. So let's come back here. Let's take a look at the three models. Okay, come back over here. ETS is saying a straight line. Okay. ARIMA's saying a straight line. And interesting enough, the naive model is the only one that's given us the curved thing here. So the trouble is we still got too much noise, in my opinion. Okay, we got too much noise. So what we want to do is we want to try to reduce the data down to daily or weekly and monthly. All right. Okay, looper date, weekly. ISO year, interesting, ensures consistency at year boundaries. Sprintf keeps the week numbers always but 2 digits. Okay, would you like to include the first day of each week as a proper date column? Yes. So, here's our numbers. Do we have looper date installed up here? Yeah, we do, so we don't need these. Let's just do this. Weekly, all right. Huh. Uh-oh. Is there actually an ISO weeks package, really? See if this installs. Okay, good. So, come back down here. Let's get rid of this. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So let's come over here. Let's do a summary here. All right. So we don't need this. Oh, well, let's leave that there for right now. Let's just take a look at our summary here. So this would be the count per week, right? First quarter, second quarter. Yeah. Because we want an average, right? You would expect the numbers to be close. All right. We would expect the numbers to be close. Hey, look, if you're sitting in the background, don't be bashful. Stop by, give me a few words of encouragement. I can also use a few words of encouragement, okay? Let's do something a little funky here. Let's actually take a look at some histograms, okay? Equals. Now because we're doing right, because we're doing because we're doing averages and order count, of course, is going to be an actual number. Order sum and median and average, of course, is going to be the average for the week. Okay. So let's just take a look here and see what we got. We got a couple crazy numbers here on the order count, don't we? But most of it's over here. Interesting. All right. Let's see. Let's do this. Weekly. All right. Let's just change these two. Interesting. Those two outliers don't really make a lot of sense. Those outliers don't make a lot of sense since everything is an average. Do 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 do. Week start equals, let's try order count. So we're trying to eliminate some of the volatility from this, okay? Look at this. Oh, man. Okay, that's a little crazy, isn't it? How can we have such crazy numbers? I don't understand that. Yeah, before we could do okay. Let's order sum. Okay, at this point, either mind, at this point we're not. See if this helps us out any. Because what we probably have to do is, of course, what could be kind of fun, what it would be to plot the, would be to plot both the median So that's weekly. This looks a little better. Few outliers. Get rid of everything that's this. This doesn't look too bad. Still got this crazy thing over here. Let's do something a little funkier. Shit, that's let's see. Okay, so we're going to do this. Let's just plot the let's plot the median along with the or median. Here's the so there is a pretty good, this is actually pretty nice. There actually is a lot of difference between the average and the median, which could indicate there's quite a bit of volatility even in the so this is kind of interesting. I don't know if it's actually helpful or not, but this is kind of interesting. Colors the borders of the figure. Fills in the figure. Okay. So this is sort of interesting. I'm not sure if it's helpful. Interesting. How's our time looking here? Again, if you're out there, if you're out there in TV land, stop by the chat section and say hi. I guess spell monthly. M-O-T-H-L-E-Y. That's all right. So this is interesting. Again, you can still see there is a, what this kind of shows, it really shows the difference between median and average, doesn't it? Okay, let's come back down here now. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Let's come back up here. Now, the question is the weekly numbers good enough to forecast on? That's the question. So now we can come back up here and do something really funky, okay? Now pay close attention to what we're doing here. The column names are the same, right? The only thing that's changing is the data frame name, okay? So we can come back up here like this. Right, change this to monthly. Run this. Run this. See, these titles here are still the same. Okay. Hang on a second here. Let's get rid of that up there. Oh, what's it called? It's called month. Month. Okay. That should be okay. It's interesting. Got this kind of scatter here. Now, what about using this to can we use monthly counts to try to do a forecast? That's the question. So once again, go over here. At this point, we're not looking at, the first one is order count, right? Once again, we've got this crazy mix, this mixture here of histogram orders coverage, fairly wide. So the 50% of the values are between say 40, say 420 and 440, and you can see that the medium is to the left, and so you can see it's how it's kind of coming over here. How come we didn't get anything there? Interesting. What's wrong with this? Weak start not found. Oh, we're looking for month. Come, you don't speak up. I'm gonna... Month. Once again, fairly widespread, even though we're looking at a, this looks pretty good. Only got single outlier, fairly wide distribution, and this looks kind of interesting. We can come back, and we could add a, what? Okay, so look at average sales now. This looks pretty nice. We got a big tail over here, but there's no outliers. And we got that. Ah, nice. Let's do median. Let's see. Sales. Monthly. What's it up here again? Median. Okay, good. Median. So I'm thinking now here's the question. Does a monthly median make sense? Okay. Well, average we'll leave that right there for right now. Okay. So what I'm going to do for you folks, I'm going to bring this session to a close, but I'm also going to do something very special. I'm going to put a link to this repository in the description of the video. Okay, and there you have it. Another 30-minute session. We're slowly, I think we're finally to the point where we can try next time to do some forecasts. I'm going to try to start the forecast. This looks pretty good here. Oh wait, we want to do one more thing. I know what we wanted to do. We wanted to come down here and do a geom smooth. All right. Average. We don't need this because we've already got those two figured out. Average. Let's do a method. Equal. Let's do linear regression. Something tells me a math there. Okay, so what this is telling us is, this is pretty much, okay, well, we are seeing a slight increase, aren't we? We're starting below the 355 and finish, oh, very nice. So the average is showing median. You know what, let's do sum. Let's do sum here instead. Let's take a look at sum. See how this works. Order average. Kind of the same thing, and interesting. 355. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do order count. See what the order count's looking like. Word count. So we got median, monthly total, and this is order average. This is total order sum. The average looks pretty good. We are seeing a little bit increase in the order count, but not a lot. Okay, there you have it. Our continuing analysis of the Sally Shoe Store data set. We're getting very close to doing a second round of forecast, probably using either the weekly, or I'd say both the weekly and the monthly numbers. Okay, there you have it.